tops, and it is cold outside. It is frigid here in Texas. It's like 38 degrees, and I'm a true Michigan girl. Grew up there, 22 years I spent living in Michigan, but I've been here 10 years in Texas, and I'm used to it being warm. I like when it gets cold, but when it gets so cold that like your snot feels like it's freezing coming out of your nose, I'm like, I feel like I'm back in Michigan. It is cold. As my husband says, it is colder than a witch's titty outside, and I am all warm with slippers on. I got a plaid shirt on again. I've been loving these plaids. By the way, I get a lot of questions. I can't wear those plaids from Target because I don't have arms the size of a Barbie doll. So if you have arms that are not like toothpicks, I'm not saying I have the thinnest arms, but I've talked about this before. Old Navy. This is from Old Navy. Great prices at Old Navy. I get all of my plaid shirts at Old Navy because their arms are for like the normal girl, the one who doesn't have to shrink wrap her arms just to fit them in the Target plaid t-shirts. Wait, shirts? Not t-shirts. Shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I got my plaid on. I have hot cocoa. We have a fire going. It is one of those days where you just want to like bundle up in a really fluffy sweater and just cuddle. And that's what I'm doing here. So I hope you guys are all staying warm where you are. Hopefully it is warm where you are. And I'm just gonna get into my Friday favorite. The first thing that I wanna start with is this blush from Sigma. I've talked about this in a Friday favorites before. I cannot stop wearing it. It's just that beautiful color. It's in the color Cheeky. It came out in their newest Fall Softly collection. Love this color. What I'm wearing today, I think that it just is appropriate. It is natural enough, it's neutral enough, it's a rosy bronze shade. It's right here. I think it's just the perfect combination of like a peach, a rose, a bronze without being like shimmery. So it's perfect. It's just perfect because I think that it goes with every look. It's neutral enough. I showed Tarte's Exposed last week. And this is definitely not as, this doesn't have mauve in it. I think it has more like a rosy bronze. But I love this. I've been loving it. But I wanted to say, I don't know if you guys have seen, I posted on some of my social media, but Sigma featured me as their rising star for the month of October. And they were so awesome enough to offer me to do a giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away several Sigma products. Some of my favorite things, brushes and makeup, and that's going to be happening on my Instagram account. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at Lollalynn Mitchell, and it will be linked down below because starting, I believe I'm going to start the giveaway on Monday of this next week. It's going to start then, and you'll have your chance to enter it, and this is one of the products that I am going to be giving away in the giveaway. So just make sure you're following me there so that you'll see it pop up. But I'm really excited about that, and thank you so much to Sigma. I don't feel like a rising star. I just feel like a normal girl, like always. So, but this blush has definitely been a favorite, and if I could recommend anything from that collection, it would be the blushes. These aren't necessarily my favorites of the week, but I did want to mention the lip combination I'm wearing. I mixed together two of the Maybelline matte lipsticks. This is the color Craving Coral, which I put like on the center, and then I have the color Divine Wine, which is, you know, more of like a burgundy shade. I kind of wanted like a darker ombre to match like the colors woven in through my plaid shirt, because yes, I did want to match my plaid shirt. But these two, I really like the formula, really great. Another color that's great from this line is Touch of Spice or Lust for Blush. All beautiful shades. Really like the formula of these, but that is what is on my lips. I didn't have a lip favorite for the week, so that was what I'm wearing on my lips, but I don't have a product to show for something that I have consistently worn. I do, however, have a lip flop of the week, so I will show you that at the end, and it is a newer product that I was trying out this week, and yeah, it's a flop. For eyes, what I'm wearing on my eyes, which I love this. I got this in the Sephora VIB sale. It is the Ardency in Monster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigments. Like, why do you have to name it so fumbly so I have to like stumble upon the words. But this is in the color Sunday. Saw these are like pressed pigments. I saw these from my friend Natalie Flowerbomb31. I talk about her all the time, love her channel, and my friend Sarah, Beauty Buzz Hub. They were both talking about these shadows and I was like, I have to get it. So this is the color Sunday, you guys. This is like, I can't even tell you, it's so rich and creamy that it almost feels like it's that wet color. I just love the metallicness of it. It's so beautiful. I picked up a couple of these. This is definitely one of my favorites because it's almost like a white gold shade, and that's what's all over my lids. And I just have like a camel color. I think I have camel and toast mixed together from Bobbi Brown in my crease, and that's it, and just wing liner. I love this. It's that perfect, really brightening up shade. Really creamy. These shadows are great. Another product that I've been using a ton this week is this Birthday Suit. It's a cream eyeshadow from Benefit. This is like a beautiful, it's light, but it's taupe, and it almost has like a gold, like that lighter white gold duo chrome factor to it. It has like flecks of white gold in it. So I really like this all over the lid. It's very creamy and beautiful, and I just pair it with, I think I put Tease from the Urban Decay 2 palette in my crease. That's it right there. Ugh. It's so beautiful, creamy, and these stay on me all day long. And it's a great cooler tone shadow without being too cool because it has that gold flecks in it, which bring a little bit of, you know, something instead of it being like silver flecks in it, which would make it completely cool tone. So it's a very neutral shade, and that's why I like this shade. You guys, still ignore my nails. Like, we're almost about to part ways, my nails and I, because I can't grow them out. I started biting them when I was stressed out about all the stuff happening in my life. I haven't bit them, but I haven't had the heart to like do anything to them, and they look like crusty. Definitely crusty. You guys probably don't really care that much, but anyways, just thought I would note that just in case. Two products I've been loving for my bronzer are, this is the Perricone MD No Bronzer Bronzer. This is like a serum product. I love this product. It's the perfect color. So I just dribble a little bit on the back of my hand. Let me just do a little bit so that you can see the color. So it just blends out so beautifully. That was not even barely enough. But I just love this product. I love the way that it makes my skin look because it just looks natural. It's perfect for those days that you're going for like a little bit less makeup. You can build the intensity up. I've been using, this is the Velvet Luxe Soft Focus Sculpting Brush from the It brushes for Ulta. And this is a really soft angled brush. You could probably use any type of angled brush. I was trying this out because I got it during the Ulta 20% off sale, and I really wanted to give it a whirl. I love this. It's really soft, but I do have to say other brushes, even from Sigma, are just as good, and definitely the ones from Sigma are less expensive. It's the same type of thing with just like packed bristles, and it is really nice, and I do really like it. But I just really carve it out. The main product that I've been loving that is like the must-have from this is this product from the Perricone MD, and it's just like you just buff it into your skin, and it's just so beautiful. And the days that I've been wearing minimal makeup, I just put on foundation and then just like buff this into my skin. No other product, bronzer, even sometimes I use this in lieu of blush, and I've just been loving it. It's a great color, it's a great product, and I've just been using this type of a brush to buff it into my skin. Okay, I showed this on my Instagram account, and I've love this blush. It's so beautiful. It's the Estee Lauder blush this is an Audacious Plum, and this is just the perfect, I only have one Estee Lauder blush. A lot of people have asked me, is this similar to MAC's Breath of Plum? This has a little bit more of pink to it than Breath of Plum, and this has like a little bit of a satin look to it. Breath of Plum is completely matte. That is Audacious Plum. I love it on the cheeks. It's like a kind of MAC's Breath of Plum and MAC's Mocha, which are two of my very favorites. So when you put it on, it just looks so pretty on the cheeks. It's cool tone blush, but it doesn't give you that like bruised effect because it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. You can do a light layer of it or you can build it up. It's so beautiful. And I love the color. So this is my first and only Estee Lauder blush. Like, look at the packaging, it's so pretty. I actually went into Macy's to purchase this blush, and the Macy's didn't have it. Then I went down to Dillard's, they did not have it. So I decided, when I went back to Macy's, they're like, well, we can order it for you and have it shipped to your house. So if you by chance go to your counter and they're sold out of it, because it seemed to be sold out most counters that I went to, you can just have Macy's will ship it to you for free. So just FYI, because it's not on the Sephora website, because you know now Sephora is selling some products from Estee Lauder, not the full line because they didn't have this blush, but they do have some products from Estee Lauder, but they don't have this blush. So anyways, I had to get it at the counter. Just thought I would note that. This is not a non-beauty favorite before I get to my flop, and this is the Concentrated Room Spray. Now, I was watching one of my favorite people to watch here on YouTube. Her name is Shelby. I think it's Ashburn, but her channel was Shelby, Love Shelby. I will link her down below because I think she changed her channel name, but I've talked about her before. This girl is like beautiful, she's sweet, she's just likable to me, and I love watching all of her videos. I love her recommendations, and she just is so like fresh and beautiful looking. But she recommended the room sprays. I believe it was her. I think she said everyone talks about, if I'm getting it wrong, if it wasn't her, it doesn't matter because she's great and you should probably watch her anyways. But I was watching somebody and they said that the room sprays were like completely overlooked. And I don't remember if I think this person said like this is almost so strong it could like choke you. And my husband also says like that could choke a goat. Like it's just like a saying, I don't know. He's not really like a cowboy, like yeehaw, but he has a lot of really funny sayings. But this is so strong, like concentrated, that you literally need only a few sprays. Like I spray it in our bathrooms. This is the Leaves scent, and but the Bath & Body Works has so many different scents, and this is the White Barn part, like collection within Bath & Body Works. But I love the scent of Leaves. It's so fresh. They have a ton of other scents, and you legit only need like a tch, and the thing is like lit up. I mean, you can smell it in other rooms, even if it's in the whatever room you need it in. Like, don't go crazy when you get this. This is not like a Glade air freshener where you're like a you know, because that stuff is not that concentrated. This says on it concentrated room spray, and it means what it says. So I've been loving these little scents, and I believe this was only like $3 or $4 at Bath & Body Works. So check those out if you're looking for an alternative besides candles, because sometimes like a room is smelling, you know, funky, like the bathroom, and you don't want to necessarily light a candle in there because you're going to walk out. You don't want to leave it. Or if you have guests over, like I always appreciate someone's house if I'm going to leave some, you know, drop some kids off at the pool. If there's like something that I can spray so I don't leave a trail, you know what I'm saying? This is probably gross and everyone's like, brr, you're disgusting. I don't want to hear about you and your bit nails and your poopy stories. But you know, I like to have a spray in the bathroom. That's the point of the story. The story is get yourself some of that spray because it smells good and you'll thank me later. Or you'll thank Shelby, if that was even her who told me. Anyways, because I like to ramble, my flop. I have a flop finally. I feel like I haven't had like a flop in a while, but you guys know I don't make up flops, just like I don't make up favorites. I take it very seriously if I'm going to say something is a flop, and if it turns out to not be a flop in the future, I always update you. Okay, Almay came out with these new products. These are the Almay Smart Shade Butter Kiss lipsticks. I don't know, lip butter type products. Look very, very similar to the Revlon ones, and this is in number 20 Pink Light. They had a wide color selection. I saw these at H-E-B, which is our grocery store in Texas. Look very similar to the lip butters. This shade is very pretty. I like it, and when I first put it on, I like it. It's patchy. It smells really good. It smells like sweet cake, but it's very patchy when it goes on, and you have to rub it back and forth and back and forth, and it really feels, it doesn't feel hydrating at all. It almost feels like a thin layer is being applied, does not put a lot of color down, and dries the snot out of your lips. Like, this dries your lips so bad. I don't know what's in this, but it dried my lips out really bad, and yeah, definite flop for me, not worth it. Nice try, Almay, but I think Revlon cornered the market on the formula of the lip butters. The only thing they needed was a scent to them, but a lot of people like that they don't have a scent. So I don't know. The point is that's a flop for me. I didn't like it, dried my lips out, and I just didn't feel like it was worth anything, because although that may look pigmented, I rubbed it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Once you do that, it starts to get messy and you get product everywhere on your lips, so it's just no good. But anyways, those were my favorites and flops for the week. Please leave below if you guys have had any favorites. I love hearing your recommendations so I can pull products out or check products out. And thank you guys so much for watching my videos and always commenting and the interaction. I just love it. I love reading the comments. I love commenting back and taking requests from you guys. So if you ever have any requests, make sure that you leave them below, because I do read through my comments. But all right, I'm gonna get back to drinking hot chocolate, keeping my feet